Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. Having technical difficulties already right off the start. Having technical difficulties already right off the start. So, bear with me for a second. Nobody's here anyway, so there's that. All right. Let's see. Can anybody hear me? Yes? No? Maybe? Hey guys. Sonic, Sync, Lester. How you guys doing today? Where'd my chat go? Audio and video working? Well, audio might be. Video is being stubborn, but we're going to get to that anyway. So let me see if I can get this one more try. If not, we're going to go with something completely different here. No, nope, that did not work. Sparky, how's it going, man? All right, let me invert this because I had it inverted for something else. Where is that up? Anyway, so we'll deal with this for right this second. And let's go over here to disable that. There we go. So I had this working the other day for the using the phone, but no matter, we're going with something different. Um, Let me show you guys what we got. So trying to upgrade some stuff for the stream, make it a little bit better. As you can see, the webcam that using here is not the greatest. So we've got two things. We've got the Insta360 Link 2. It's a webcam that'll follow you and track you around as you move. And then we've got the Ozbot Meet 2. This is going to be the camera for like the build area. Um, and then other stuff that we got that we're going to be doing today is a third monitor. I'd show you where that's going, but I can't. Um, well, I guess I can. I can turn this around. So it's going to go here where pegboard in my shop was. But let's try to get the Insta360 going first so that we have a better video feed for you guys. Let me just put this away. This thing is so. This is the Insta360 Flow. Um, it's great when it works. Great when it works. It's real finicky about connecting to the phone for some reason, and it's real finicky about activating the tracking stuff. So let's take a look at this. Take a look at what we got in the box. For this webkit. Lovely packaging. So I went back and forth between this and the Ozbot Tiny 2, I think it's called. Oh, let me do this. You guys let me know if this is too loud or um whatnot. Can you guys hear the music or no? Seems like it's probably going to be a little loud, but I don't know. No, you can't hear the music? How about now? All right, so this thing's pretty sweet little tech. It's a 4K 30 or um 120 60 frames per second. Keep parallel. Keep parallel with desktop. So I gather that this is magnetic. Yep, definitely magnetic. Really strongly magnetic too. Wow. So we're gonna take this. See, this is where the other camera is supposed to come in. And we're gonna put that up here. Then let's grab out. Did the music come back in, by the way, Lester? Let's grab what we got here? A bunch of random stuff. Grab the USB cable. No, it didn't come back in. Interesting. All right, so we're gonna plug this camera in. Very low. All right, let me turn it up a little bit more there for you. All right. All right. It's doing a little dance. Let me switch over to the TV monitor and we're going to pull up the 360 app. Turn all these on, I suppose. Update now. Radio check. Can you hear me now? Oh, good Lord, with this. Can you hear me now? I have an echo. Hold on one second. How about now? Can you hear me better now? I don't know why it turned on the. There's apparently a mic built into the actual Mac Mini. That or it's pulling from my blue snowball. Hey, Miss Lee Marie. Thanks for tuning in. We are taking a look at some webcams. We got the Osbot Meet 2, going to be the top-down camera for build area, and we got an Insta360 Link 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I opened up my iPad because it keeps shutting off the chat for the stream here and keeps disappearing, so I can't see it. Let me try to dock this better. And I dock it. Yes, there we go. Docked. All right, now TV monitor. We got this thing updated. Let's go switch effortlessly between various modes here. Easily adjust view here. Save your preferences, zoom settings. It's got like all sorts of stuff you can do in here. Let's just see if we can get this going. All right. Let's see. Change this to 4K 30. Uh, so everything, yeah, seems to track me all right. All right. Let's throw this in the stream here where it's supposed to go. Let's change this. Let's change this to Insta360 virtual. Insta360 link. Okay. Can y'all see me okay? Yep. Good. All right. For some reason, this chat thing isn't working either. Okay. There it is. It was in the wrong order. All right. So we got that. That means that I need to change the name of this and rename that to 360. Nope, wrong button. Change the color of the dialogue. Yeah, I have to figure out how to do that. That'll be on my to-do list for Saturday. Um, Trying to figure out all this stuff today. All right. So this seems to work pretty good. Supposed to be able to zoom in too. Yeah, does it work? Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. Let's get to looking at this other camera. Let's turn you back on. There we go. So, ooh, this could be a problem. Oh, got the thread in there. So what I want to do is over here on this wall, I want to put a mount that brings this out so you can see it. Um, and so it'll mount, pointing straight down. But I'm going to take you guys off this tripod. Bear with me. Let's just go back over here. Yeah, it's black. It's really hard to see. Yeah. Uh, that is absolutely true. I have to check. It's from Stream Elements. I'll have to see if there's a way that I can either change the background color or change the text color. All right, so let's so this is what we got. Got a little tripod. I said I want to mount this off the wall, or be able to. I don't know if be able to, but we're gonna find out. But that won't be today. 3D&T Printing, welcome. Thanks for coming by. So we are setting up some camera stuff and a new monitor. I tried doing the streaming thing, I don't know, 2 years ago now, I guess, and just kind of fell off, and I never had gear to do it right. So, uh, yeah, that and a Insta 360 Link 2. Um, so the Link 2 is what you're seeing me on right now. How's that look? How's this look, by the way, to you guys? Um, I kind of can't pull up the stream. Looks great. Good deal. Lester, I got some stuff sitting right back there waiting for you, sir. All right. Let's plug this one in. There we go. Nice little snap. We're going to unplug this camera. Says, and we're going to unplug this camera. 'Cause I don't think we need four. All is well? Good. Uh, I I had So I was doing some test streams the other day. I have an Insta 360 Flow where you mount your phone onto it, and the Mac lets you do continuity camera. It was working great the other day, but that Insta 360 Flow has a really hard time with connecting back to the iPhone. Oh yeah, please uh, get a hold of me this weekend. I'm gonna be streaming again Saturday at 3. Um, we're gonna be working on a project. What project? I don't know. You guys are going to decide. So we're going to let chat decide what project we work on. We've got Rage Rabbit Carrot Feeder. We've got the Box Turtle. We've got the Night Owl. Um, we've got the Clicky Clacky Door for the Trident, which includes new stealth skirts and everything. 'Cause I don't like the overhang otherwise. So their extended stealth skirts stick out. Um, but let's let me go over here and pull up this Ozbot Center. Let's do this as landscape. All. Mm, no, I don't want that. Oh, you know what? It came up on the wrong monitor, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, so let's see if I go over here to building. Bear with me for a second because there's not going to be any video. Let's see, build area, properties. Let's do the Ozbot meet. Okay, so this is the Ozbot meet. Everybody say hi to Ozbot meet. And for the purposes of today's stream, Ozbot meet is going to be you guys' build cam over here. So we're gonna move this monitor back so you guys aren't looking at your self in infinity or whatever, or move it over here. Maybe moving it over here is better. Right. So what we're gonna do? I took everything off this pegboard, and everything got put into toolbox I got like a year ago. It's been sitting over there next to the other toolbox, not with nothing in it. So now we're going to put some stuff in it. We put all the 3D printing tools and 3D printing accessory stuff for builds and whatnot in there. And yeah, but what we are going to do is a third monitor. So you can see up here, I have a 40-inch TV that's hooked up as a secondary monitor to my primary monitor. And this is going to go here. We got to take a look at the mounting pattern. I got a, yeah, let me show it to the big camera. Got a articulating wall mount. We're going to cut a hole through this so we can mount this directly to the wood behind it and figure out where exactly it needs to be. But first, let's take a look at this. Let me see if I can frame this up for you guys. So the problem I ran into, so the Mac Mini has one HDMI out, and that HDMI out can do uh, up to 8K um, at 120 frames per second or something, 4K like higher. But all I've got hooked up to it is a 1080p monitor. I really like it. It's the first like actual nice computer monitor I've ever had. Because before this out here, I had a gaming computer. Thought of all those point 0.2 nozzles had you questioning life decisions? Okay, I'm not quite sure what what that was, what you guys were talking about there. But anyway, so um, in order to hook anything else up, you either have to get a USB-C dongle or Thunderbolt dongle that has HDMI out, and they start at like $35 for the cheap ones. So I had to find a monitor that had USB-C. This one says it has USB-C. So fingers crossed on that. All these cameras out of the way. So monitor mount, we're not going to use that. HDMI cable, we're not going to use that. Power brick, we will need that. Mount parts, we don't need that. We're going to put those down here for right this second. Put all the stuff in here until we make sure this thing works. Oh, it lost me. Interesting. I think you can adjust the follow speed on that. We might have to do that. All right. So let me get you a view of the monitor. Maker Zach will build and complete a Boron he doesn't have yet before I get mine. I started in September done, or I have to change all my printers to 0.2 millimeter nozzles. Ouch. 3D and T printing, where do you live at? Because I've built many printers. The 2.4 I built in a 1 day stretch. I got home from work and did not go to sleep until it was done. 24 hours to build my very first Voron. But if you're close by, I can make sure you win that bet. What does he have to do if you win? Maryland. Well, depending on what part of Maryland, it's not too terrible of a drive. So let's take a look here. So this is where I normally keep my monitor, about like that. I'm gonna be honest, I wanted a slightly smaller monitor. I think that'll work. Or yeah, here. That way I don't have interference with these drivers. I'll just move that monitor a little bit over. Let's take a look at this. USB-C to USB-A adapter. That can come in handy later. Yeah, self-sourcing does. So this switch wire, this is on its second iteration. I just rebuilt it with a blue LDO frame, but this was totally self-sourced. Um, and my Trident, though I bought the kit because the kit was I self-sourced the frame. Jason sent me the last orange Trident 300 by 250 frame from the original beta runs because I kept pestering him about wanting an orange frame and nobody had them, so he went looking for one. Sent me that, and then the Leviathan board had just come out, so I picked up that and everything. I still needed stepper motors for Z. I still needed a bed, bed heater, linear rails, and panels. And it was cheaper to buy a kit than it was just to buy those parts individually. So uh, Lester here is going to be picking up most of the other parts that came in that kit that have been sitting there tempting me to build a Tridex or another Trident. So, but you're getting close, man. You just got to finish it up. Gotta get that. You gotta get that serial in. Get that serial request. All right. So this is interesting, but Andy. All right. So the back hinge part's removable, so that's going to make my life a little bit easier as far as hanging this thing goes. Yes. Self-sourcing. You're lucky that it came in at the same price and not way more. So, how's the stream look? So I change, and how do I sound? Because I changed a lot of settings, and this is my first time testing it. Uh, the other day when I was testing it, I was dropping some frames, and I was doing less intense stuff at the time than I am currently. It says that I haven't dropped anything. I changed the encoder, running it on hardware encoder in the Mac Mini. Um, and change the audio profiles some, hoping that you know sound a little bit less tinny. But there's only so much you can do with just a pair of AirPods for a mic. Looks and sounds good. That's good. That's good. I also upped the bit rate, um, and my CPU usage is way lower. So CPU usage is only 6%. Streaming two 4K feeds. Actually, I don't know if the Ozbot's in 4K. Let me check that. Where, oh, where has my pointer gone? Image. Anti-slow curve. 60 hertz. Camera. You didn't mean to do that. Stop it. Let's see. Board, virtual camera. Beauty. Oh, no, don't want that. I just want to know what my settings are. Output 1080, 4K 30. Okay. Did that change the video quality at all, guys? I changed the video quality for this camera here. The 4K was 1080. We're just getting this Vesa mounted up here on the back. All right, let's grab a screwdriver. All right. And now, I guess I got to put this on there for a minute. So 3D and T printing, what I normally have going, um, now that I have this, so I'm going to start with what I do now. I normally have split screen on my main monitor between Discord um, and uh, Slicer or web browser on the other side, and then up on the TV, I normally have YouTube videos going. If one of you guys are streaming, probably one of you guys. uh, And if not, it's like Silo on Apple TV or uh, some sort of TV show or just random YouTube videos. But it's a huge pain in the butt to switch back and forth between um, Orca Slicer and um, web browser and stuff like that just on one half of the monitor. So I would like to be able to put that on here. And also, a problem I have is I have some spine issues. And when I'm sitting in my chair here, I cannot actually look up above my pegboard to see the TV that's above it. It's okay if I'm like working at a table that's normally right here or whatnot. I can I can see it because I'm not like looking up, but to tilt my head up and look at it, I can't do. So we're going to remedy that with a monitor here. That's the plan. Just had World War III here with daughters arguing. Jeremy got distracted. Uh-oh. But as far as the clipper screens, I'm gonna be honest. I normally just I'll check in on them on Orca Slicer if I need to check on something. But by and large, I just hit send and print, and I never even bother to look at the first layer on my prints. Um, it's just normally if I have something fail, it fails to start for some reason. Darn teenagers. Yeah. So, uh, Jeremy, Kayla, how many kids do you guys have between the two of you? I've got a son who graduates this year, and a daughter in middle school, and another daughter who just started kindergarten this year. So, uh, I understand the war zone. So, let's get this folded around so we can get some idea of where we want this mounted. This is going to be fun. I should have taken it off of that beforehand. We're going to come down to here, uh, uh, and then we'll measure for the rest. That was fun. Uh-oh. That almost ended poorly. All right, so we got some marks up here. Let's get a tape measure out. What drawer did I put the tape measures in? Four girls total. Two that are here, both teens. Uh, that that I'm sure can make life interesting. So this is 7 inches. We're just going to give it a good 9 inches. We're just going to come up to here. It's probably unimportant what it was about. If it's anything like what my kids fight and argue about, it was unimportant. If you ask them in 20 minutes, they won't be able to tell you. When this tracks me around, is that pretty jerky? Because I can't really see it very well. It's got some different tracking speeds that it can do. All right, let's get some power tools out. So the power tools is why I went in and put some audio filters and noise gates on this. So I'm really hoping that they work okay. Um, for the sake of everybody's hearing. If no one's bleeding, it's not a fight. uh, so I tell you what. So I did residential electric and construction for quite a few years. I did not find out about these until after the fact. I don't even know if they had them. I know they had the rotor zip style tools. But I had never seen one of these oscillating tools. This thing would have been fantastic for cutting out drywall for electric boxes and stuff like that for like remodels and stuff. But yeah, a lot of people are doing the box turtle right now. That's why. So Saturday's stream, we've got uh, a Rage Rabbit carrot feeder that needs to be completely torn apart, new parts printed and rebuilt. We can either start tearing that apart. We can work on finishing up box turtle, the clicky clacky door, or start building the night out. I'm going to let chat decide what we do. Um, I Because it doesn't matter to me, but everybody's building box turtles, and I'm wagering that people are probably tired of seeing the same project being built over and over again. No offense to anybody's building it, um, but curious about the night owl. Me too. So the night owl. Let me see if I can get this to work. Hey, there we go. Anyway, so let's see if it'll zoom in. How much will this zoom? Oh. Hey, that works pretty good. All right. So the um, Doom Cube Micron is printed in Prince of Purple and Midnight Meteorite, and then white from. All right, I guess I gotta step back a little bit. Zoom out. Zoom out. All right. So the parts for it are all color matching to the Micron. So Prince of Purple. I got the last bottom panel printing for that right now. And I think that's the last part I need. I gotta double check um Friday. Um but that looks really cool. I gotta figure out a filament cutter though for the ant head tool head. I know Hart K and some of the other guys have been working on one. I don't know if they've got like a finalized version of it or not. Hello, I'm over here. Thank you all. So I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to turn it off. You tell me if the noise canceling worked or not. If noise canceling doesn't work well enough, I will temporarily mute you guys while I cut this out. All right. Did that work? The levels look like it worked. Yeah, let me know. Oh, fantastic. And then I can I'm surprised because it it dropped the output to 0 and this thing not quiet. So that's excellent. Between Apple's noise canceling and the noise canceling in OBS, I'm surprised. That's quite impressive. All right, let's move these cameras so we don't get dust in those. So uh Lester, did you end up having to do all the painting over at Jeremy and who else was there? Zach. Did you and Zach have to do all the painting in exchange for your dinner? Keela, what'd you make for dinner? Said you were cooking it for everybody. Or some of the stuff. All right. So I got a bunch of wires that run behind here for various things. Just check in to see where those wires are so that I don't cut through them because that would be bad. All right. Chicken Alfredo, broccoli, and a cake. Biscuits and gravy. That's one of my favorite. I bought stuff to make biscuits and gravy at the store uh, Saturday. Well, yeah, I did not torque that down enough. In fairness, this is why the stream's called Misadventures in Tech, not Adventures in Tech, because I was sure that actually I was 100% positive that way more would go wrong than already has. So uh, well, Lester, all I can tell you from personal experience is that's a road best not gone down, sir. All right, let's see. Oh, I know, Lester. I just messing with you. There's no pipes back there, but there is some mains electrical wires that I've tucked behind there. Yeah, so like I said, I found out about these after I like ended my time doing construction and whatnot, and I'm a firm believer in buy the quality and price of tool appropriate for your usage. I've used this 3 times now since I bought it 5 years ago. So this was not something I needed in DeWalt tools like all my power tools from when I did construction work was. This was something I needed in the I don't know. I probably paid like $10 for this from Menards. It's worked perfect every time I've needed it to. All right. Yeah, exactly. And, tools are never a bad investment, but sometimes you gotta pick your investment according to your use case. You know, when I was doing construction and stuff, it was worth the investment to buy high quality, you know, pro and prosumer grade tools versus, you know, now that I'm not using them as much, it's not really worth quite the investment. All right. Now, best way to finish cutting this. Don't know that. Maybe I could just store it and grab some pliers and gently persuade it to come out. Yes, powers of persuasion. That worked perfect, just as God intended. Now, what do you suppose my little mini vacuum thing that it's charged? They care to wager on whether or not it is? Mhm. If you wagered no, you'd be right. 50% battery, yeah. Oh, I don't think I even quite had that. Do I have a power brick for the kids steal my power bricks all the time. If you don't believe me, I can prove it to you. So my daughter's name is Alexa, and is that reading backwards to you guys just out of curiosity, or does OBS mirror it on my end? It is backwards. All right, let me fix that. Nope, that's the wrong one. Wait, wait, wait. All right, now let's try this again. Is that reading the correct way now? And is it read? All right, good. So she would come out here every night and steal this charger, and then I'd have to go track it down when I noticed it was missing. And she stole it, you know, by day, night, and then I'm not back out here until the weekend, and I gotta figure out what she did with it. So that's always fun. No, it says Alexa, don't touch. So my name's Alex. Her name's Alexa. My youngest daughter's name is Aria. They both are AAs for their names. A at the beginning, A at the end. All right. So this was the oh no, it's an HDMI cable. That one was an HDMI cable that was back there. Let's grab this. So fun story. Um, I went out yesterday to mail out one of the packages that of 3D printing stuff that I sold, and I'm on my way from the post office to Walmart, and get to the stop sign. There's a Toyota in front of me, and there's a uh, heavy rescue fire truck coming from the road that crosses at the intersection, getting ready to turn left onto the road that I'm on, going the other direction. The guy in front of me puts his car in reverse and just smashes the accelerator and backs into me, uh, doing quite a bit of damage to the car. Now, this is the second time that we've been hit in less than 2 weeks. So anyway, uh, I go pick up rental car today. They didn't have the correct rental car, so I ended up getting a Dodge Challenger for a couple days until they find the right rental car. So that's fun. Uh, Always wanted a Challenger. Almost bought one back in 2011. I think that's right after they came out. Um, I don't know. I know that it's quick. It does not like to go anywhere between like 0 and 30. Yeah, I haven't popped the hood to look, honestly. Um, I went and picked it up this morning after work. Tried to get a few hours of sleep, and then had to run a couple errands real quick. And get this stuff ready for this. Um, we got a new challenger for the noise cancellation now. Impact driver. Let's see how the noise cancellation deals with that. Those 3D and T printing. I can tell you this much: it's way, way faster than my Hyundai Elantra. Okay, not nearly as fast as my Nova was. So here's the thing. So I really like Milwaukee tools. Okay, uh, but I'm just a poor boy who cannot afford that. Um, or by red team, you could mean Hilti. Uh, but I don't have Elon Musk money for Hilti tools. The Elantra, it's nice. Yeah, Hilti is still around. They're really a commercial brand, like for industrial stuff. So, like, you don't buy Hilti tools. Uh, you're basically renting them, and you get them because of the service contract, though. Because if something messes up with them, they just bring you a new one and take the old one and fix it and whatever. So that's the deal with Hilti. That's why you go with them. All right, so let's begin here. And I dropped the bolt behind the pegboard. That's extremely frustrating. I don't think I'm going to get that back out of there. I can't even see where it's at now. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Hopefully, it's not stainless. Hey, no. So Hilti is old brand. Hilti's been around for a long time. Um, yeah. Last I saw Hilti, it was red. Uh, my work, I worked it away with their Hilti stuff a while ago. They replaced it all with Milwaukee and DeWalt stuff. So yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's the service contract why people get it. It's the same way in 3D printing. You get a Form Labs or a Stratasys. You know, does it print any better? Does the Hilti work any better than a Milwaukee or DeWalt? No, but it's that service contract. That's good. That's good that it did not come through. Where did you go? All right. Once more with feeling. All right. Let's go grab our monitor. There's that. And where did I put the screws? Yeah, they're expensive. Uh, I don't know. I guess some people kind of like to flex with them. I don't know. I think it's like woodworkers that buy Festal brand stuff. Like, do they have some things that nobody else has? Yeah, maybe. Uh, is it worth the premium? Not really. Let's see. Oh, look. It looks like it's not level. There we go. Excellent. All right. So let me bring you over here so you can get my perspective on this thing. So TV, monitor, monitor. All right. And now for power, the vacuum work yet? So Miss Lee Marie 3D, what are you cooking up for dinner tonight? Still gotta figure out why the hello Smalls, why the music wasn't working right. No, no, no. Talking on the thing, Smalls. Drop the headphone. Power. Okay. Oldest daughter. I think most. Oh, so I'm trying to. for it. All right, so monitors. Let's all right, there we go. Oh, now let's quit. This. Yeah. And just take the cursor diagonally. Well, that's that for cameras, monitor. I gotta figure out background text color. There. And we'll be back here on Saturday, 3. Um, Working on whatever project you guys pick me to work on. And got some other things line up, some other projects. Gotta get through. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, guys.